Okay, I've shortened my name once again, and I'm not going to talk. I'm going to show a video, and it incorporates a bit of our philosophy on cognitive therapeutics and how we weave that into our home care and our planning. And I will be in the back afterwards to talk to you a little bit more about that and answer some questions. And I have some publications that you might be interested in.
Out on his daily early morning walk, Alex Pekin is a remarkable picture of good health. But with every passing birthday, the sprightly 88-year-old has been haunted by a fear of losing his mind after seeing his mother's mental decline from Alzheimer's disease. Then, about 3 years ago, Alex Pekin felt his memory was failing.
Forgetting names, forgetting places. I felt I was going downhill, downhill, downhill.
Slow it down so you're giving your brain that extra time to take in all that information.
So Alex Pekin was referred to the Healthy Brain Ageing Clinic at the Brain and Mind Research Institute in Sydney. Associate Professor Sharon Naismith and her team are investigating whether early intervention programs promoting mind health can reduce cognitive decline. Driving research around the world is the growing understanding of the plasticity of the brain and the emerging concept of cognitive reserve.
Alex's brain is not...
Cognitive reserve suggests some people can withstand mental decline and disease better than others.
It's a protection, it's a resilience. The idea is that some people somehow can cope with these brain changes better, and it allows them to age more successfully.
Each of these
Professor Yakov Stern, a clinical neuropsychologist from Columbia University in New York, is one of the world's leading proponents of cognitive reserve.
influencing cognitive reserve may delay...
Cognitive reserve seeks to explain studies which have shown that two people can have the same amount of Alzheimer's disease, but one has symptoms and one doesn't.
Up to 30% of the people who are cognitively normal before they die, by cognitively normal I mean they do absolutely fine on memory testing and the other tests that they get, and about 30% of those people have full-blown Alzheimer's pathology, the plaques and tangles that the pathologists look like, just like people with Alzheimer's. So you wonder, why did those people escape?
The answer seems to lie in mentally stimulating lives. With population studies showing people with higher education and more complex jobs have lower the risk of developing Alzheimer's disease.
What we're talking about here are probabilities. The probability of having cognitive decline or developing Alzheimer's is lowered. But that doesn't mean that it's not going to happen.
There's mounting evidence that giving your brain a workout, whether it be jigsaws or Sudoku, learning to play an instrument or a language, even socialising with friends may boost reserve. At the Brain and Mind Institute, researchers are seeing some promising results from a range of interventions, including individually tailored brain training programs.
Are you ready to Zumba?
Yay! No one's yet come up with the exact cognitive reserve recipe, but it's known one of the most important ingredients is aerobic exercise, because vascular damage impairs thinking.
What's good for your heart is good for your brain, and that we know all of those things that lead to heart disease also lead to changes in our memory and thinking skills as well.
The real hopeful lesson is that you're not born with a certain amount of reserve. Exposures throughout the lifetime, early life like education, midlife like the nature of your occupation, later life the leisure activities you engage in, that impart reserve. So reserve is sort of a flexible concept and you can sort of bank it up and build more of it throughout the lifespan.
Yeah, that's it. All right, any chance of another end? Yeah.
The key message really is prevention is better than the cure. We have no cure for Alzheimer's disease. We have no cure for all the other types of dementia that we have. And really what we need to be thinking about is optimising our brain cells as early as we can.
Given his career as a university lecturer in accounting, Alex Pekin may have had a pretty resilient brain before his recent lapses. But after attending 10 weeks of brain training, adopting the Institute's strategies and enrolling in a computer course, his memory has improved and on testing been found to be back within the normal range.
How are you travelling now, do you think?
Instead of going like that, I'm going like that. I'm getting older, you know, and the impairments are still happening. But I feel like I'm just going gradually down. Coming here gave me a new lease of life. I've been saved.